In Access Chapter 1, we will have an introduction to databases and database objects. In this video, we will cover the following objectives. We will create tables in Datasheet and design views. We will define the primary key, and we will add records to a table.
In this lesson, I will be showing you how to add tables to an Access database using Design View and Datasheet View. I'm going to assume that all of the steps on Access 13 and Access page 14 have been completed, which means we have created and saved a new blank database. From there, I'm going to move on to Access page 18. And you will see that we are now in Access in the database and we have Datasheet View active. What I want to do first is I want to designate a primary key. The primary key is the unique identifier in an Access database table. By default, Access will create a primary key for you and call it ID. What we will need to do is we want to change this ID to a new name. So, in order to modify the name of this initial field, I'm going to right single click, and from the shortcut menu I'm going to navigate down and left single click on Rename Field. That will allow me to go up to the label and type in Business Analyst Number. And then I will hit enter. Next, I need to change the data type of this primary key field. To do this, I'm going to select the field, and then I will navigate to the formatting group and up to the data type drop-down. You'll notice it's currently set to auto number. I'm going to left single click on that drop-down and change it to the first option, which is text. From there, I need to modify the field size. Currently, the field size is set to 255 characters. In the Properties group, I'll locate the field size text box. I'm going to delete the 255 and replace it with the number 2, which is the new field size. Then finally, I'm going to click on the Name and Caption button. I'm going to left single click to enter the field properties for this primary key field in our first table in our database. You'll see that the name is Business Analyst Number. Oh, looks like I have a typo there. I need to add a T. I'm going to go ahead and correct that. Then on the caption, I'm going to type BA space and the number sign. This is step number 5 on Access page 18. Then I'm going to press Tab and go down to the description. And then I'm going to click the OK button. In this lesson, we are going to work on defining the remaining fields in our Business Analyst database table. If you want to follow along with me, I am on Access Chapter 1, page 19 in our textbook. First, what I'm going to do to add a new field is I'm going to click on the Click to Add Column heading display, and I'm going to choose Text because that's the data type of my new field that I'm going to add. So from that menu, I will left single click on Text. That will make that label active so that I can type in last name for the field name. Then I'm going to click the white space below to deselect that field and to complete the change of the name of that field. Now, I will go ahead and select that field again and go up to the field size box and modify that from 255 to 15. To add an additional field, I'm going to click the Click to Add button, and I will go ahead and go down and select Text, This particular field is going to be called first name. Click the white space again, select that field, then go up to the field size and change the field size to 15. Now, there's a table in your textbook on page Access 16 that will give you the rest of the specifications for the various fields for this particular business analyst table in our database. I'm going to give you a quick look at those specifications. Notice this table has the field name listed, the data type. We've got quite a few text fields, a couple currency fields. It also gives us the field size, and it gives us the description for the primary key field. We may refer to this table from time to time as we go in and add the remaining fields. So since I've added the primary key, the last name, first name, looks like I need to add street, city, state, and postal code. And those data types are going to be 15, 15, 2, and 5. Let's see if I can remember that. I'm going to minimize this. Go ahead and click on Click to Add. I'm going to choose this next field, which is street. I'm going to type in street. That field size is 15. I'm going to choose Click to Add again. Type in city. Select that field and change the field size to 15. Click to add one more time and choose text. Type in state. This field size just needs to be 2. We'll do one more click to add. And for this, we'll go ahead and choose text and type in postal code. This field size needs to be set to 5. The second to last field is going to be salary year to date. Actually, I need to delete that field. I'm going to click to add once more. I need to make sure that the currency is set to, or the data type is set to currency for the salary year to date field. So I'm going to left single click on currency and type in salary year to date, and then I have one more currency field, so I'm going to left single click on click to add, select currency, and type in incentive year to date. The last thing that I need to do is save this table so that all of my fields and all of my changes have been saved. To do this, I will navigate up to the Save button in the upper left corner of my screen, left single click on Save. The Save As box will appear. I want to change my table name from Table 1 to Business Analyst Table. And then I'm going to click OK to save that table. In this next lesson, we will be creating a table using Design View in Microsoft Access. Our first step will be to navigate to the Create tab, left single click on Create, and then in the Table group, left single click on Table Design. This will bring up a blank table in Design View. From here, the insertion point is automatically set at the first field name, where we will go and we will type in the very first field name, which is client number. We will press Tab, which will take us to the data type field. We will leave this set to text, and we want to specify that this field, client number, is our primary key. To do this, we will navigate up to the Tools group and left single click on Primary Key. You will notice that a small key is placed to the left of the client number field. Then I'm going to press Tab to navigate over to the Description field for this primary key field. And I'm going to type in the text that I see on Access page 35 in your textbook on step number 5, client number, 2 uppercase letters, followed by a 2-digit number. Next, what I need to do is modify the field size. So I will navigate down to the field properties, and where it says field size, I'm going to clear out this 255 and I'm going to change that to 4. I will then navigate down to the caption label, left single click on the caption text box and type in CL space number sign. This is what I have found on step number 5 on Access page 35 in your textbook. Next, I'm going to go up to the second field name and position my insertion point so I can get started building the rest of my table. Now I'm going to reference, just real quickly, table 1-5 on page Access 33 to see the remaining fields that I'm going to be entering in and their corresponding data types. You'll see that we've got client name, all of the address information. It looks like we've got an amount paid and current due, contract hours, business analyst number. Here are various data types, field sizes, and additional notes. We may need to refer back to that throughout the rest of this lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and type in client name, press tab. My data type needs to be text. Press tab. I'm not going to put an additional note there, but I am going to change my field size from 255 to 30. Then I'm going to come up and I'm going to add street. That's going to be a text field with the field size of 15. City. The field size will be 15 as well. State is also a text data type. That field size just needs to be 2. Postal code is our next field. That data type is also text and the field size needs to be 5. Next we have amount paid. That is going to be a currency data type. So I'm going to modify that. Choose currency, and I'm going to put in current due, which is also a currency data type. The second to last field that I will add will be contract hours year to date. That data type will be number. And the field size will be changed from long integer to single. Our last data type that we need in this table will be business analyst number. The data type is text. The field size is 2. And the description will be business analyst number I will type that in there, go down and put my caption in, which is BA space number sign, and I want to go back and make sure that my contract hours has the caption of hours YTD. Perfect. Let's go ahead and click Save. We're going to save this table as clients and click OK.
This concludes our first video of Access Chapter 1, an introduction to databases and database objects.